everyone. Today I'm going to be reading the book Apple Trouble by Ragnhild Scamell and Michael Terry. This book is perfect for grades pre-K through to 2nd grade and is a guided reading level of L and falls under the genre of fiction. This book is a funny story that includes lots of cool animals, so I think it would be great for students of this age, and it's just a fun, engaging book for them to read. All right. Apple Trouble. Hedgehog had just finished building her winter nest under the old apple tree. Not too large and not too small, just right for a nice long winter sleep. Suddenly, a juicy red apple landed on her back. Ouch! Squeaked the hedgehog. Plop! She curled into a spiny ball, hoping it would fall off. But when she uncurled, the juicy red apple was still there. Hedgehog tried to squeeze herself, but the apple into a beautiful new nest. But could she get in? No, she could not. Not with the apple on her back. The nest was too small. Oh dear. Squirrel, scurrying past with an armful of brown nuts, stopped to help. Stand still, I'll push the apple off, he said. And he pushed, and he struggled, and he heaved, and he tugged. But the juicy red apple stayed where it was. Worse still, there were 3 of the squirrel's brown nuts got caught in the hedgehog's spine. So now she had a juicy red apple and 3 brown nuts on her back. Oh dear, wailed the hedgehog. Winter is coming and I can't get into my nest. What will I do? Try rolling on your back, snorted the pig, trotting up. That'll get rid of it all. Hedgehog threw herself on the ground. Her little legs patted in the air as she twisted and wiggled and rolled. Has it all gone? She asked hopefully, scrambling to her feet. Pig shook his head. No, the juicy red apple and the 3 brown nuts were still there. So were a small green pear and crumpled brown leaf. Oh dear, sighed the hedgehog, rolling her eyes. But up in the sky, sailing towards the hedgehog, she saw a colorful piece of paper. Oh no, she cried. This way and that she ran as fast as she could. This way and that drifted the paper and landed right on her back between the apple and the 3 brown nuts. It's not fair, cried Hedgehog, who now had a juicy red apple, 3 brown nuts, a small green pear, a crumpled brown leaf, and a colorful piece of paper on her back. I'll never get into my nest. Hedgehog pattered to the pond and gazed at her reflection in the water. Hello, Hedgehog. That's a lot on your back, croaked the frog. I'm trying to get rid of it, sniffed Hedgehog. Dive, said Frog. That'll wash it off. Hedgehog dipped her foot in the murky water, then dived. Splash! Her friends watched Hedgehog bobbing up and down. The juicy red apple, the 3 brown nuts, the small green pear, the crumpled brown leaf, and the colorful piece of paper were all still there. So was the pink water lily. Glug, 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 gurgled Hedgehog as the others heaved her out of the water. She did look funny. But Hedgehog did not find it funny. Stop laughing, she splattered and stomped her feet on the ground. Where am I going to sleep? Pig and Squirrel looked worried. So did Frog. I do have one last idea, oinked Pig. Squeeze through that hedge over there. That'll brush everything off. So Hedgehog closed her eyes and squeezed herself through the thick leaves. But did it get everything off her back? No, it did not. It was all still there. So were 4 ripe blackberries. And there, staring at her with a look of great surprise, stood Goat. "Oh," cried Goat, "you've brought my lunch." "Help yourself," said Hedgehog. "Take it all." "Yippee!" brayed the Goat. Then he picked off and ate the juicy red apple, the 3 brown nuts, the small green pear, the pink water lily, and 4 ripe blackberries. For dessert, he ate the paper. The only thing he left was the crumpled brown leaf. He just couldn't eat any more. "Hurrah!" cried Hedgehog. She felt as light as a feather. "Thank you, Goat," she said. Then she ran as fast as she could on her little legs, as fast as her little legs could carry her, through the gate, past the pond, across the orchard, under the tree, and home to her nest. Hedgehog squeezed into her little nest. It fitted her perfectly, and it was the best nest ever. Outside, a cold wind blew another apple off the tree. But it didn't fall on the hedgehog. She was safe in her nest and fast asleep. All right, so that was our book. And one theme that we can see in this book is that we should never give up. The hedgehog could have easily given up and just dealt with her apple being on her back, but instead she went to her friends and they tried to help her. And after one friend didn't help her, she went to another one, and she kept trying until she finally found the goat who could eat it all off of her back. All right, and that's it.